If you guys haven't seen my reaction to Disc 1 of Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, make sure to go check that out before you see this one. Today I'm reacting to Disc 2. Not much else to say. We're gonna hop into it. First track is Where Boys Fear to Tread. Whoa. Get on the bomb. Oh, wait, what? Okay, a bit of a clunky transition in my opinion there. Okay, we're getting a bit heavier here. I don't know what the lyrics are about here. Get on the bomb. What could that be referring to? Okay, Genius is saying sexual temptation of the devil, ride the penis, the bomb being the penis. To destruction. Okay, apparently there's some like drama with 9 Inch Nails or something. Trent Reznor as well. So Billy's ex Courtney Love dated Trent Reznor too. I will say too, the first disc is called Dusk to Dawn, and then this one's Twilight to Starlight, I believe. So yeah, if that is any indication that this disc is going to be a little bit darker, that first track definitely fit that. Next track is Bodies. Jeez. Second disc is a lot heavier so far. Ooh. Wow, the vocal layering here. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, lyrically, this disc is a lot more pessimistic than the first disc. There's a lot of like actually hopeful love tracks on the first disc, and here we have Love Is Suicide. Everything's a bit heavier, a bit angrier. I will say it's taken me a little bit of time to get back into this. It's hard doing because I filmed the first part yesterday, and I gotta like remember this is the middle of the album, right? It's weird because you expect the first track to kind of like hook you in to be a nice intro track, but this, you know, it's not a first track. I gotta remember I'm in the thick of it here, you know? I'm in the thick of it and everybody knows. Next track is 33. I really do prefer the dreamy side of the Pumpkins. So I hope we get more of that. As the clouded streets greet me once again, I know. Wow, what a bass tone. Whoa. Is that like a spray bottle? What the fuck? I love that percussion. Nice dreamy guitars. A lot of flangers going on. That was cool. Let's keep going. Like I said, I do prefer the dreamy side of the band, so I really, really liked that one. In the Arms of Sleep. I'm still trying to get back in the groove of it, I'm gonna be honest. Taking a day break was maybe not the best idea. Maybe I should have just done it right after. I don't know. Wow. That like super distorted rinky-dinky piano. It's really cool. Like on paper, theoretically, that track should have all the like it has all the elements of a Pumpkins track that I would love, but I'm still just, I don't know why, I'm having a hard time fully getting into this right now. The next track is 1979, which I mentioned I have heard. I think I said 1975 in the last video accidentally, but 79, I've heard this a good amount of times actually, so let's see if maybe this can hook me back in. And I don't even really have a reason why I haven't been fully hooked into the first 4 tracks. I'm interested to hear it now with more knowledge of the band and more of their music in context, you know? You and I should meet. I mean, the mix is just so pristine, man. Like, holy. Kind of got like a jangle pop feel to it, like Smiths adjacent, kind of. Wow, these lyrics are great. Never paid attention to these before. To shake these zipper blues. Sounds below. Dude, the urgency pickup here is so good. Like, the dynamics of this track are great. That little, just a brief second of like that distorted drum beat there. Man. I forgot about this little weird electronic synthy outro. Cool, man. That's great. Like, it sounds even more interesting in context with all the other Smashing Pumpkins stuff I've heard at this point. Like, this was something that I listened to quite a bit before I ever did these videos, before I listened to any of their albums in full. But yeah, these lyrics are great. I never realized how, like, imagery heavy these lyrics are, but how, like, distinct they are. They feel like they're speaking to a very specific point in time in his own life. Really, really good. The drum beat is fantastic. Really carries the entire track. Guitar work is very memorable as well on that one. We're gonna keep going. Next track is Tales of a Scorched Earth. Fuck. Dang, we're going full metal, okay. I love how even when they do something like very within a genre, like this is just a straight up metal track, they still bring their own little like weird specificities to it, you know? Whether that's like this weird feedback or like here. Still feels very true to them. Holy. Feels like the world is ripping apart on this track. Holy shit. It's gotta be so fun to do a vocal performance like that. Jeez, man. Yeah, that's gotta be so fun to record that. Like, obviously your throat's gonna be killing you the next day. Unless, like, you're used to it and you've been doing it for a while. But I can just imagine if I tried to do that, bro. I'd be hurting the next day. I do feel like it was a little bit corny. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just the vocals. You know, I'm not opposed to like very screamy metal vocals at all. Like, I'm not too well versed in the genre or anything, but I don't know. It just felt a little bit like forced in that sense. But yeah, it's cool that they dipped their toes into something very, very heavy and very shrill. Whoa. Freaky piano, what the? Oh, wow. Woo! Oh! I always say syrupy, but this is syrupy right here. We're just melting around and just slithering around. Oh! Whoa! Why did that feel so Beatles? What the heck? That little rundown of the chords. Oh, I didn't even realize this track's 7 minutes. Okay. Oh. I would love like a full instrumental album from this band. I feel like that could be so interesting. Because they're just kings of like these slower, more atmospheric moments. Whoa. Whoa. We're just fading into something else? Whoa, the way we just morphed into a more major sound here. Whoa. That was decent. I mean, I feel like some of the tracks on this second disc here, especially the heavier moments, they're not really doing much for me. I don't know. I just feel like we're at a point with this album now where like I feel like I've heard everything, you know? So the heavy moments are just like, it feels kind of repetitive. It feels like more of the same. I don't know. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. Some of the, like the guitar work in those heavier moments, just, it does not lend itself to the complexity that I think they're so strong with. Like, I think the complexity and the intricacies of the more atmospheric and tender moments are really where they shine. And not saying they can't do the hard stuff well. I think they've done that well on previous albums. I feel like it's just getting a bit repetitive at this point in the album. So that's my main critique with that track. We'll keep going. Next track is Stumbleine.
Bottoms in the bathroom, shaking out the loose teeth. Sally's in the stirrups, claiming her own destiny. And nobody nowhere understands anything. Misspent youth, faking up a rampage to hold off.
I love that note he goes to there. Oh, nice buzziness to that guitar during that slide. This is actually perfect. This is unlike anything on the album so far, which is what I feel like we were needing. Something different. Wow. Beautiful. Probably my favorite of the second disc so far. All the verses seem so separate from each other. Like I'm trying to find different, like a common thread between them, but I can't. It seems like they're all these verses are about little like different stories, you know? They're about different people. But, you know, with any song like this, there's gonna be some sort of thread that ties those together. I just don't know what it is yet. I'm just too stupid to know that. Really good, though. Really like the buzziness to that guitar, the fret slides. Love hearing Corgan's voice in a more stripped-back setting. That's, like I said, probably my favorite of this disc so far. All right, X.Y.U is next. Another 7-minuter. Okay. Oh. The drums sound great on this one. That snare goes crazy. Love the guitar swells, how they kind of swell in unison with his vocals. Right there. See, this is a really good, like, aggressive vocal performance from him. I feel like it has a bit more dynamic flair to it than that other, like, more metal track. Because it's not always just at 100%, you know? He's dialing it back a bit, and then he's going crazy at other moments. Hey. Mary had a little lamb? What?
And in the eyes of the jackal I say come!
Dude, can you imagine seeing this live? Oh my god. This is the best, like, heavy track on the album so far. Easily. He's really like summoning something vocally. I don't know where these vocals are coming from, but I don't really want to know. Woohoo! Oh. Holy crap, dude. That was so good. That, like I said, that was easily the like best heavy track on the album so far because it had so much dynamic like play with itself. Both with the tempo and with his vocals. That's probably one of my favorite vocal performances from him ever. I don't know, again, it felt like he was summoning something, you know, something from the depths of his soul, you know. That was crazy. That was insane. Oh, and I just love a good old like speed up. It's so simple, but it's so visceral. You just feel the energy. That track would be crazy live, I can imagine. Yeah, that was insane. That's one of my favorites on the whole album so far. We're gonna keep going. I will say this album is not like, it's definitely the most ambitious of theirs so far, at least, but I don't think it's what I'm gonna come back to as much, just because like I prefer an album where it's like a tight listening experience, you know. The moments feel very like important, and when you have something this long, each little track itself becomes, in my opinion at least, less and less important because of the overall length of the entire thing. Next track is We Only Come Out at Night. Whoa. Is that a, what, harpsichord? What? Whoa. The piano in there? Wow. I love how you'd expect something like this to be like just quieter and more gentle, but everything is so like blaring and loud on this track. On my own. Feels like he's almost like talking to a younger version of himself here. Very interesting. What a strange track. I've never heard anything like this. It's crazy. Feels like something like this kind of lays the groundwork for like stuff like Animal Collective. Very like strange, warbly atmosphere, man. Really, really cool. Let's keep going. Beautiful is next. Whoa. Kind of like a trip hop beat. What the heck? This is beautiful. All that piano. Why does this, it feels so 90s. Obviously it is the 90s, but it just feels very, wow. Oh, God. Whoa, the Nas. This is pure euphoria. Wow. That was amazing. This, like, I didn't think they could continue to surprise me, but there you go. It's such, like, the trip hop feel to it, but then it goes into their more traditional, a more traditional rock drum beat. Like, their bag is endless. Their bag is literally endless, guys. They can do literally everything. And they continue to surprise me. Like, this is the first song from them that's ever sounded like this. Which is crazy. We're what? This is the 4th album at this point? End of the 4th album? And I'm still hearing new things? It's crazy. I know I was saying earlier, like, I feel like this album's getting a little bit repetitive, but these past couple tracks have kind of saved it a little bit. Next track is Lily, My One and Only. Love how everything has like a cheap quality to it on this track. I'm sure that's purposeful. Everything's like almost on the verge of breaking. That's very, whoa. That's very Beatles-esque right there. There's a little creep in the lyrics here. It's creeping on this lady. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's kind of very sad at the same time. Oh. This is like creep adjacent, you know? It's a genre. It's a type of song where it's a creep. But it's also kind of sweet and sad. You feel bad for him. Oh. It's beautiful. That was great. They can do literally anything they want. Okay. Bye, Starlight. Whoa, cool dissonance there. Whoa, that's really cool. I love that. You'd expect that, whatever that is, the snare to be tuned to the rest of the track, but it just isn't. It's really cool. Oh. Dead eyes, just like me. That's so good, bro. I can't believe that. It feels more right now, that percussion. Is it more in tune now, or was I tripping before? I don't know. Dead eyes. I can tell this is one I'm gonna be playing a lot. That was beautiful. So tender, so euphoric at the same time. I can tell that's gonna be one I play a lot. I love the question of the chorus. Are you just like me with your dead eyes? Like, there's almost like a level of understanding there. A lot of this album, seemingly, at least what it says in Genius, has been about his marriage with Chris Fabian, and I'm assuming this track is somewhat about that as well. So maybe there's a level of understanding between them. Like, you know, once you get to a certain point, you're like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. Maybe that's where the dead eyes is coming in. That was beautiful though. That was unbelievable. I love with even something so tender like that and so sweet, he still brings his like grit and his whininess in his vocals, you know? It's just like, it's so unapologetically him, and it just feels so distinct in that way. Because like, where else are you going to hear a track that's so sweet but also so harsh in a way? Like, and I mean that in the best way possible. All right, here it is, the last track. It's time. It's time. Farewell and Goodnight. I don't know if this is going to be the last Pumpkins reaction, but if it is, this will be the end right here. Whoa. Is this the first time we've had both of them? Both James and Billy? Probably. I mean, that's perfect for the last track, though. Bring everybody in. Why not? Oh. So Jimmy's the drummer, right? Who's Darcy again? I don't know. I'll look after. Oh, beautiful. Oh. Whoa. Listen to the resonance of this piano. You can tell that's a nice piano. Oh, I'm getting the image of just someone on stage with a spotlight, just playing away. Beautiful final track. You know, I've said throughout this album feels strangely like theatrical, and that track was a perfect way to end it because it just feels like yeah, like I said, I just see like a spotlight, one guy on stage just playing away the piano as the whole cast of characters walks off the stage. So I know James is one of the guitarists. Jimmy's the drummer. Who's Darcy? Let me check. Darcy is the bass guitar. Okay. Beautiful. Just bringing all the members in there, kind of like a final send-off. Yeah, this album in general is very lovesick. It's just very, like, that's just what it is. Like, it's, I don't know. Obviously, there's some more aggressive tracks, but for the most part, very, very lovesick. Overall, like I said, I feel like I won't return to this as much as some of their other tighter, shorter albums, but definitely one of their more ambitious and adventurous records. I feel like the production here was kind of definitely leveled up, and I feel like vocally Billy Corgan really leveled up here as well. Yeah, it's probably got their most variety and diversity out of any album, which definitely helps with its length, but regardless, again, I don't think I'll come back to it as a whole as often, as opposed to like single tracks that I really enjoyed. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I don't know if, again, this is going to be the last Smashing Pumpkins video, but I have really enjoyed the journey so far, and I'm sure there's other stuff that I could be checking out. So if there is, let me know down below. And yeah, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.